I don't really know what more there is to say other than
I actually just started recording now, so
okay.
what we were discussing was having a fancy intro. So
Yeah.
this is Greg and Amy talk about fashion at the Golden Globes.
And let it be known that neither of us are studying fashion in any capacity.
No, not at all.
We just happen to think that we're right about a lot of things.
Happen to know that I'm right.
Okay.
Full disclosure, this is gonna get bitchy.
Mostly from Greg's end, I have to say, that he will probably be the cattier of the two of us in a shocking turn of events.
It's true. I'm not gay. Throwing it out there, but I will be the cattiest cat in the world. Anyway, let's get started. If anybody wants to follow along with us, we're on the Huffington Post Golden Globes fashion coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Maybe I'll link in the description, or you can just search it. It's not hard.
No. Golden Globes Red Carpet 2013. It's like the third hit, I think, on Google, so.
All right.
Okay.
Let's start. Do you have Jennifer Lawrence to start?
I do have Jennifer Lawrence to start.
All right, Amy, let's hear it. Jennifer Lawrence.
I'm a big fan of this look, I have to say. She's kind of been showing up in a lot of black recently on the red carpet, so it's been really nice to see her step out in a really bold color. She's wearing Dior, and that's fitting because she's actually the face of Dior right now, so I mean...
Fun fact.
But it makes sense why she chose it. I really like it. I think it's age appropriate, and I think it's event appropriate, more importantly. Yeah, I don't know. It gets a thumbs up from me. What do you think?
I liked it too. There's a few things that, well, a good thing that I like is that she apparently had the flu that day, and you can't even tell.
No, you cannot.
Especially because she's wearing, like, that belt is, like, full metal all the way around, which would probably not be good if you have the flu.
Yeah.
One issue with me, it made her boobs, like, look really pointy, like Rita Repulsa pointy. That's
yeah, they did.
That's just something I noticed, and I don't know how I felt about that, but, you know. Otherwise, it's very good.
Yeah. Okay, so shall we go on to the next?
We'll move on.
Okay, so next we have Marion Cotillard. I don't like it. I think it's a little too casual for the Golden Globes to begin with, because of the asymmetrical hemline. And more importantly, she kind of looks like she's wearing an orange towel, and I've seen her look so much better, and I don't know why it really seems like she just took a bed sheet or a towel, wrapped herself in it, and threw a belt on. Like, there's no effort here for me.
It does look very towel. Yeah, it's not, you know, terrible, but it's not good.
No, I mean, there are worse disasters on this red carpet. I don't know.
I hate pointy shoes.
Pardon?
I hate pointy shoes.
Oh, that's true. They are pretty unfortunate.
That's just me, though. And there's not much else to say about this one other than it looks like a towel.
Yeah, towel sums it up. Marion Cotillard, a towel.
Yeah. Moving on.
Okay, so now we have Claire Danes in Versace. She just had a baby like a month ago, so she looks fantastic. I just have to say that first of all. The dress is fine. I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen before. It's just red wraparound, no big deal. I hate her eye makeup. It's way too dark. But other than that, I mean, yeah, I think she looks good.
I think she looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting that out there. I think she looks fantastic. I like pretty much everything about this dress. I don't know dress terms, so I can't really talk about it, but I think it looks fantastic.
Okay. Did you know she just had a baby a month ago?
I did know she had a baby because, side note, I was at work watching Access Hollywood, hearing about how she just had a baby, and then a person came into work and thought I was very strange. But, moving on.
Okay. Jennifer Garner and Vivienne Westwood. I haven't seen Jennifer Garner look this good in a really long time.
You think so?
I think so. I love the dress. Her hair and makeup, jewelry, it all really works for me. I'm also used to seeing a lot of tabloid pictures with her and her children, and she's wearing, like, dirty jeans and a buttoned-up shirt, so this is always a nice improvement when she gets dressed up.
I thought that it was, I don't know how to word it, when it's like, there was no hint of figure. It was like she's wearing a tube. That's just my thought. She's wearing a tube, and it all looks the same. Nothing changes. The belts. You could have had a different belt and mixed it up, but it just looks like a tube.
Okay, interesting.
That's my take.
All right. Well,
I like this small person behind her though.
Yeah, that is.
She didn't give a damn.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Nope.
She's probably a press representative or like a stage manager or something.
You know, actually, she represents a trend that I did not care for during this Golden Globes, and I will touch on that when we reach the first one.
Okay, I'm assuming that might have to do with the giant high heels, but
No,
we'll get there when we
not
get
at all.
there.
Not at all.
All right, well, let's move on then to Amanda Seyfried. Is it Seyfried? Seyfried? I've never been told.
I've always thought it was Seyfried, but
Seyfried. Okay, that works.
I could be wrong. I don't really care. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's got an unpronounceable last name, which is confusing. Okay, so she's in Givenchy, and I wish she had done something different with her hair because I feel like you can't see the front and the top of the dress very well, which looks like it might be really interesting, but I can't see it, so I don't know for sure. I think I like the dress. I wish I could see more of it, and I think she looks very pretty, even though I mean, she's very pale to begin with. She's got pale blonde hair, and she's wearing a pale dress, which could have been a disaster, but I think it's actually working.
Yeah, she doesn't really get washed out. If the dress actually has like a collar at the top or something like that, you know, I saw it up close when I was watching Access Hollywood.
Okay.
So it is pretty neat looking. I don't really care about the hair. I thought it looked nice, but you know.
Oh, no, the hair looks nice on its own. I just don't think that it was styled appropriately for the dress.
No, absolutely.
And also I don't know, I feel like she either tends to wear her hair in like a crazy high ponytail or she wears it just down and wavy, so it would have been interesting to see her try to find a mix between the two, I guess.
I see. Well, we'll move on from that.
Yes. So we've got Kerry Washington in Mui Mui. And
in what, sorry?
Mui Mui.
Mui Mui?
Yes. I think that's
very, very dress?
Yes.
Okay.
In a dress, and I think I like it. It's got a lot of the elements of J-Lo's dress, which we'll get to shortly, that for me didn't work on J-Lo's, but on hers doesn't seem so bad. I don't know if that's just because like the nude elements of hers are just, it's more well done. I don't know if it's better constructed, but I think she looks really pretty, and I think that the dress really works for her. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, overall I like it. It's not my favorite look.
You think so? I'd say if you look closely, you can see the ghost of a sexy dress. But no, I don't like it.
Okay.
Not much to say about that. Like, I don't like this whole idea of vajazzling dresses and stuff like that.
It's not bedazzled if it's all over.
I suppose, but that's the term I choose to use.
It's just sparkly.
Yeah. Moving on.
Okay. We've got Anne Hathaway and Chanel. It smacks a little bit bridal to me because it's so blindingly white. But she looks good in it. She's still working the pixie cut, and I like it.
I like pixie cut too.
Yeah, the look overall feels a little bit bare to me, but I don't know what else she would have done because the necklace would have been, I think, ridiculous with this dress. So I don't know how to improve it, but maybe if it wasn't white, I would like it more.
I don't know. I pretty much like this all around. Is that two pieces? Is it like a tube top and a long skirt?
No, I don't think that they're separates. I think it's just sort of like a very, very subtle peplum top.
Yeah.
To the dress. That being said, though, there are two zippers when you look at the back of it. There's a zipper on the top and a zipper on the bottom, so it might be separates, but I don't know.
I liked it.
Yeah, I do like it. I don't know. White on the red carpet is always a little bit for me, just because there is such a tendency to get towards bridal. She's not. I don't think she looks like a bride, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's. I just have it as good, above average, but not fantastic.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Yes, Kate Hudson and Alexander McQueen. I'm actually kind of curious to see what you have to say about this. So
really?
First, yeah.
Well, it is the first of that trend that I mentioned earlier that I hated. That trend is sleeves. I don't know what to do with all these long sleeves was. I hated it. I thought it looked like so terrible. And also, this one, when I was watching Access Hollywood, I saw.
You're gonna get a job on Access Hollywood if this podcast ever is heard by anyone.
Well, if one of the 5 people who hear this has a connection with Access Hollywood, you let them know. Greg Peterson has a lot to say. Anyway, this one was getting a lot of praise from everyone, as far as I heard.
Yeah.
But you know what? I hated it. I hated the gold little stuff, the accoutrements. I hated them.
Okay.
That belt thing, I thought it was dumb. If she's a pro wrestler, the neck thing, she's like a pharaoh, and I don't like the cleavage hole. I hate it all.
Okay. All right.
What do you think about it, Amy?
You know what? I don't love the cleavage hole. I'm really not a fan of plunging necklines because I think it just reads as so desperate for attention.
And I am a fan of plunging necklines.
There you go.
And
As you have said, you are not a gay man. You are a straight man, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I see. I am not against long sleeves in any way, shape, or form as long as the dress itself is good. This is not my favorite McQueen that I've ever seen. I think she's pulling it off. I can say that. I can say that much.
All right. Agree to disagree. Let's move on. Kate Hudson always looks good, but let's move on.
Okay, fair enough. Now we have one that I think we will absolutely agree on, which is Jennifer Lopez in Zuhair Murad. She looks ridiculous. She looks absolutely ridiculous. She looks like a figure skater. She looks like they
just... I stole my line.
Sorry.
It's okay.
She looks like they just sprayed her with lace and then sent her out. Like, she looks horrible.
It's true. It doesn't look good. And like you said, she does look like a figure skater to me, because I think the only other people in the world that ever wear stuff like this is figure skaters and Jennifer Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also I feel like I've seen this before, like 1,000 times before from Jennifer Lopez.
I've seen it done better on Jennifer Lopez. Like, there's always some sort of nude underlay. There's always some sort of like kind of sexy lace element a lot of the times. I think even her makeup makes her look a little bit like a figure skater because it's like kind of icy blue. It looks like almost. I don't know. It's just not good. She's had much better red carpet moments in this one. It's pretty atrocious.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the long sleeves on this one?
I don't like any long sleeves, to be honest.
Okay.
If I see one I like, I'll tell you.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So next we're on to Jessica Alba and Oscar de la Renta. I'll let you go first again.
You want me to go first again?
Yeah.
I am also not a fan of the mermaid-style dress.
Really? That's interesting.
Like it's not like the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It just seems kind of silly. I sound like an old man now, but there's no function to them. You can't walk in that. And that's where my issue comes. There's no function here. But otherwise it looks fine. Like if I cover the bottom half of that dress, it looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really like it. And it looks like she has a furry clutch.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
She does have a furry clutch. I have seen other photos of her from this event, and yeah, the clutch is absolutely furry, and it's bad. It's real bad. I myself am usually pro mermaid silhouette for the most part. I think sometimes it's a little too much, but this one I think is nicely done. I don't love the material of the dress because it looks like it wrinkles really easy. Like I don't know what material it actually is, but
it looks like it wrinkles really easily.
It does. Look at her train; it's already wrinkled.
If I'm an old man, you're an old lady.
Well, that's why we make such a good fashion team, I guess.
She's gonna have to iron this later.
Well, they have to get it dry cleaned themselves, and she's already upping her dry cleaning bill just by getting this dress with that material, so sorry that I'm thinking ahead. Okay.
Moving on.
Adele in Burberry. Now, she has sleeves on her dress. What do you think of these ones?
I didn't mind her ensemble for a few reasons. Normally, I would have been against it because it's so blah and kind of, like a drape with the band around the center. The reason why I will forgive it is because she just had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it's not terrible. Sleeves I don't really care in this one.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm not with them one way or another.
Okay. Well, that's progress, right? Um, I think she looks great. Like you said, she just had a baby, and I really like the neckline around the top of the dress. I think that kind of adds a little bit of an interesting element to it. But she does wear a lot of the same style of dress, which is black with 3/4 length sleeves and not much else to it. So she looks great, but it would be so fabulous to see her in something that was just different from black 3/4 length sleeves. So
Hmm.
maybe at the Oscars.
Maybe. All right.
Amy Poehler and Stella McCartney. Now, I'm really curious to see what you think about ladies in suits on the red carpet.
You know what I think about this whole ensemble?
What do you think?
I thought it looked terrible.
Do you? Okay.
I thought it looks dumb as shit. That's the only. That's the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
It looks dumb as shit. And look, if you look at, like, it doesn't even have the nice symmetry that you find in a suit. Because the pocket on the left and the pocket on the right, completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And single button suit, if you're wearing a suit, take it to Mantown, and no one wears single button suits.
Okay.
All right, and like they got like capri pants, and it doesn't work. I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're very, very clear. Um, I thought she looked better in the gowns that she wore throughout the ceremony. Um, Generally, I'm not a big fan of suits on the red carpet either. I don't hate it with as much passion as you do. Because I do still think that she looks really great, and she just got divorced and all of that, so maybe looking well is the best revenge. I don't know.
If then she didn't take any revenge, as far as I'm concerned. Who's that other actress who always wears suits on the on the on the red carpet in events? She always wears suits, and I was like, oh, what's the point?
Meryl Streep used to wear a lot of suits.
No, not Meryl Streep. It's someone. It's not important. I'll find out later.
Okay. All right. Tina Fey and Loren Scott.
I like this dress just fine. I think she wore better stuff during the actual show.
I would agree.
I actually didn't even watch the show itself, but I saw snippets and I thought she wore better stuff during the actual show.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is fine. It's fine. I have nothing more to say than that. I never think that Tina Fey is a disaster on the red carpet, and I love Tina Fey, but it's pretty rare that she's like at the top of my best dressed list. I think just because she doesn't really care so much, just as long as she looks decent, she'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fine. All around fine.
Leah Michelle in Ellie Saab.
You know, go ahead. I'll hear what you have to say.
She looks like she fell into a vat of self-tanner. I don't care for the non-existent mouth makeup. Like, I don't know. She looks sick to me because her lips are so pale and her skin is so dark. I'm so confused by it. I do have to say she showed remarkable restraint in this dress because she tends to totally diva out when given any opportunity to do so. So for that reason, the dress itself it's fine. Again, this is a white on the red carpet, which I often find very bridal, and I think she's much closer than Anne Hathaway was with her white. So, yeah, she looks fine. She's just so over the top to begin with that I don't know. Anyway, your turn.
As far as the tanness goes, maybe, I thought that was her natural complexion from all my memories of Leah Michelle, so that didn't offend me quite as much as it offended you. But I have really no feelings on this dress. The leg slit I don't really care for.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
at least she didn't do the Angelina Jolie and like stick her leg 4 feet away from the rest of her body so as to, emphasize the slit. That was remarkable restraint.
Well, that's just this picture. Who knows? Maybe she jammed her leg out.
Maybe she did.
But I'm strictly meh on this dress. I don't really, I don't have feelings on it one way or another.
Okay, that's fair. All right, moving on. We have Taylor Swift and Donna Karan. Again, this is a very wrinkly dress.
Oh my gosh, that dry cleaning bill.
But it honestly looks a lot like prom dresses that I remember seeing in magazines when I was in like 6th and 7th grade. It just, something about it feels very dated to me, but not in like a very classic way. And I think she just looks like a little girl playing dress up because I have a lot of trouble taking Taylor Swift seriously to begin with. And so when she tries to dress really mature and stuff, I always remember that she just broke up with that guy from One Direction like 2 days ago after dating him for a month. I can't take her seriously in anything other than like a little cutesy dress.
So catty, Amy.
Maybe I will out-cat you today.
You might. I haven't found anything to get my feline up yet, but my biggest concern, like not concern, but my issue with this whole look is that she just looks old.
Yeah, exactly.
Not mature, like old, like
yeah.
I just don't like it. It just looks old. That's the best way I can put it. Everything about it looks old.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you look at the guy behind her, over her shoulder, he's
yeah.
like, hey, check out Taylor Swift. See how old she looks. Like,
yeah.
if you look at him, that's exactly what he's saying.
Yeah, he's not impressed by her.
No. Let's move on.
All right, Sienna Miller in Airdom.
Oh my God.
I think you're about to get catty, so go ahead.
Did she make this dress in art class? Because that's what it looks like. She got some like cut out some flowers from a magazine and pasted it all over her dress. It's also very tubey.
Yes, it is.
Like I can't name a thing that I like about this at all.
Mhm. Well, I will say, and I'm not trying to defend this dress because it is pretty terrible, that she was there because she was nominated for her role in The Girl, where she played Tippi Hedren, opposite, I can't remember who played Alfred Hitchcock in that. I think it was Toby Jones who played him in the TV movie. And so it was set in the 60s, and she said that she wanted something very 60s inspired because that's the character that she played. But I think that's a really poor excuse, and she should have chosen better.
You know, that may be the case, but we are set in 2013.
Yep.
And we don't need a dress set in the 60s. And it looks like wallpaper, not dress.
Yep. I think I agree with you overall. Yep.
But we'll move on.
All right. And I think you're about to get catty again. We have Lena Dunham and Zach Posen.
Who the hell is Lena Dunham?
She's the creator and star of Girls on HBO.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Our female viewership, all four of you, are going to jump down my throat. I think it looks like curtains.
Yep.
It's got some neat stitching, but it doesn't mean it doesn't look like curtains.
Did you just talk about the stitching? That's really funny.
What's that?
I said, did you really just talk about the stitching? Because it's really funny.
It's all going inward.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So they're nice curtains. But they're still curtains.
Yeah, I love Lena Dunham. I love Girls, but this is not good. It's not flattering. I don't like the color. It's curtains, and I just feel like she can do so much better, and I don't know if she doesn't have a stylist or what's going on, but she can afford one, and I know she could look really good if given the right dress, but it's just not working.
Can she afford one? Because I never heard about her before, just now.
She got a book advance for $3.7 million, so yes, she can afford one.
Oh. 3.7, that's pocket change in Hollywood, baby. That's pocket change. Let's move on.
Okay. Kristen Bell. And I can't remember which designer she's wearing. I feel like it might be Jenny Packham.
This is the first time I've seen this dress, and then she can pack them up and send them back to Jenny because I don't care for this. It's like she's wearing like a diamond little sweater over a dress, and it just the rest of the dress is curtains, and she usually looks nice, and I think it looks terrible. It's like there's no figure. It's got.
Can I just pause you right there? Do you know that she's pregnant?
I do not know that she's pregnant. But
that might add a little bit to the figurelessness of this dress.
I suppose. All right, I'll dial it back. But well, how pregnant is she?
I think she's probably like 6 months along.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll take it back. I'll take back that comment, but nothing will excuse the diamond sweater or whatever that is.
I don't think it's that bad. I just think it looks like now she has no neck, And the diamond sweater is a little much, but at least it's interesting for, pregnancy wear, I guess. All right, we'll continue on.
Yeah.
Isla Fisher in Re-Macra. Any thoughts?
Do I have any thoughts on this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of over this whole, nude, vajazzled look.
Stop calling it vajazzled.
I'm kind of over it, and also she's speckled in black, and I don't know what that is. It could be a different color, but this picture is relatively low res, and I can't tell. But I don't know. I don't like it. I don't hate it. I don't like it. It's gonna fly under my radar.
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree that this is a trend that we've seen a lot, and it's done well enough, but nothing to really make it stand out about anything else that we've seen in this style before. I also think that she's not making a very pleasant face in this photo, which I just think adds to the overall mehness that I'm getting from it. It seems like she really doesn't want to be there.
Oh, that's just one picture.
That's the picture that keeps showing up, though. Either that or she made that face a lot.
Well, no one's taking pictures of her. She's not a big deal.
Oh, that's me.
Well, Greg doesn't pull the punches.
Apparently not. All right. Now we have Katharine McPhee in Fayskin's Theory.
This is a disaster.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Oh, I'm going to agree with you right away.
I don't think that you can combo a plunging neckline and a leg slit, no matter how minor, in the same dress.
Mm-hmm.
It also looks really shoddily put together. Where's the workmanship? It's not there.
Yeah. I agree. I also really hate the clear, toe strap across her shoes. So it looks
I didn't even see that.
Did you not see that? Because that's pretty horrendous. And I completely agree with you with the plunging neckline and leg slit. I remember Blake Lively did it once years ago, and I thought it was atrocious then. I still think it's atrocious now. It's just too much, and she's trying too hard, and she's, the worst part of Smash, so I don't know why she's trying so hard. Anyway. Alright. Eva Longoria in Poochie.
I hate this dress.
Yeah, it's no good.
It's the leg slit is too high. The neckline, you can't see from that picture, it's too low. It's kind of the same situation as the previous dress.
Mm-hmm.
The lace I don't like. It's got the sleeves. You know how?
We've already established that sleeves are not Greg's favorite thing in the world.
No, not at all. Don't like it at all. And yeah. She's too short for a dress like that.
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't like the dress to begin with, but she's much too short for it. I think she looks kind of like a witch a little bit.
She does look like a witch.
I think if they dressed her in this for a Disney movie with a witch in it, it would be totally fine. But
no, that dress wouldn't fly in a Disney movie.
Okay, maybe not a Disney movie, but just a movie with a witch in it. A slutty witch, I guess.
A slutty witch.
Yeah, that would be it, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, and I can't remember what designer she's wearing off the top of my head, and it's not listed here.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I don't know those things. I don't really have a problem with this dress. It's fine. It's got belts.
It does have belts. Are you pro or against belts? I can't remember.
It's gonna have to be on a case by case basis.
Right. How do you feel about this belt?
This belt, I've got no feelings on it. It's all right. This whole dress is, I'll just call it all right. I don't really like the neck ruffle, but otherwise I like it just fine. And that's what I'm saying on it, because if I say too many bad things, Jason Statham's going to beat me up.
Yeah, you got to be careful of that.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too. I really have no feeling on it one way or another, because I don't, other than being Jason Statham's girlfriend and being in Transformers 3, I think it was, I don't really know who she is beyond that. So I really have no need to her anymore. She's a model, I think.
Yeah, supermodel.
Yeah.
Not just a model.
Supermodel. There's a classification.
Yeah.
Okay. Helen Mirren and Badgley Mischka.
I mean, it's fine. Helen Mirren gets a free pass because she's old.
I think Helen Mirren gets a free pass just because she's awesome.
Well, I'm going to stick by what I said. You know what? No, Helen Mirren, your pass is retracted. I don't like all the gold accents on this dress. Maybe it's because of the sleeves, but I don't think it really works very well. She looks like if the bottom of the dress had like legs instead of dress, it would look like she was a gymnast.
Okay. All right. I guess I see that. I don't know. She gets a pass from me. She's still showing up. She's still stylish. She's got to be in her 60s now, I guess. 70s probably. And she looks amazing. So I really, unless it was absolutely atrocious, I think I would have a really hard time saying anything bad about Helen Mirren.
Well, no free rides.
Not from Greg Peterson.
Not from Greg Peterson. No free rides. I was going to say something else. Speaking of showing up, why was she there?
She was nominated for Best Actress in a, don't remember if it was a drama or comedy, but for her role in Hitchcock.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then
all right.
She's allowed to be there.
So moving on, we have Sarah Hyland and Max Azria.
Okay. I don't mind the dress here. Looks fine. Her head is too small for her body, though, is what I'm seeing here. And I think it's because her hair's so big.
Yeah.
But, she looks like a bit of a pinhead.
She does look like a bit of a pinhead. Her hair is very, very big. That was the first thing I noticed, actually, when I saw a picture of her from the red carpet. Yeah, I feel like she's got a bit of the same Taylor Swift problem with this dress. I think she's trying really, really hard to look mature, where she's actually my age. And she doesn't have to, I don't know, I feel like she went a little too overboard with this look, and I've seen her look a lot better in the past.
Well, this is the first time I've seen her, and I think she looks okay.
Fair enough.
All right, let's move on.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Vera Wang.
This is a little bit big for me.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I just think it's big. I like the color and the design on it, but if it was a little less billowy, then I think it'd be pretty cool. But
I think I agree with you. Although you haven't seen Big until you've seen Lucy Liu's dress, I will just say that much.
But see, I have seen Lucy Liu's dress, and I actually liked it. But we'll hold on to that.
Wow, that's a shocker.
You think so, right? Well, we'll
would not have expected you to like that dress, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
So, moving on to Megan Fox and Dolce & Gabbana. I think she looks great, and it's I'm so shocked, but since she's had her baby, Megan Fox has just been on a roll fashion-wise, and she looks great every time I see her.
Yeah, she looks really good. And, say what you will about Megan Fox, but she looks really good.
She looks really good. She looks great. Motherhood, I don't know what it's done to her, but it's suiting her really well. She looks fantastic.
And this is just one of my observations. From behind, with her back tattoos, it looks sexy. But we'll leave it at that.
All right. Next we have Catherine Zeta-Jones, and I think she's also in Jenny Packham. I can't remember though, because for some reason there was no photos of her from the red carpet, only from the stage, but she was on the red carpet. So
do you want to know why there's no pictures of her from the red carpet?
Why is that?
Because nobody cares about Catherine Zeta-Jones.
And the claws are coming out. Apart from her apparent irrelevance in Greg Peterson's eyes, I think she actually looks very nice, and I like what she's got going on with this look.
Yeah, this dress is boring. I'm bored of this dress already.
Okay, so shall we move on?
Let's move on.
Right.
I can't say much more other than it's boring.
Okay. Hayden Panettiere and Roberta Cavalli.
The dress itself is fine, except for the mermaid silhouette.
But it's such a slate mermaid though.
It is. That's why it's not as bad. I think I don't know. From all the footage I've seen of her, she looks like a witch. Not like the Eva Longoria witch, but like just a witch.
What about her is witchy?
It's I don't know. I think something about her, the combination of her face and her hair.
Okay.
She's got a big witch thing going on for me. I don't know. That's the first thing I thought.
Okay, I didn't jump to witch.
What did you jump to?
I like the dress.
Sorceress?
No, didn't jump to sorceress. I think See, it's interesting because a lot of the fashion commentary I've read about her has said, like, oh, look at her, barely there makeup, but I see lots of makeup, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there, and I wish that there was a little less of it. I think she's too made up.
All right.
Okay. I don't have anything more to say.
I have nothing more to say on that.
Yeah.
It was good.
We can move on to Naomi Watson, Jack Posen. Now, she's got sleeves, but otherwise, I really like this dress, and I like this look, and I think she can pull off Old Hollywood so well.
Amy, are you out of your mind?
No, I'm not, actually. I'm assuming you hate it, though.
I think it's terrible. One, you've got the sleeves. Two, you've got what appears to be a mermaid silhouette from that angle. But the worst part of this dress is the stupid train. Alright? It's like she has an ass cape, and I think it's stupid. This is the stupidest thing I ever saw.
I think I really have to disagree with you on this one. I really like this. I don't think it's an ass cape. It's a train.
And I've seen trains. This train, though, it's too. I'm gonna say it's too narrow and too like jutting out because the rest of the dress is so form fitting. It just looks like an ass cape.
So you're not all aboard this train? Haha.
Moving on.
Okay. Oh, Blossom.
Mayim Bialik.
Yes.
She left Blossom in the dust.
You always refer to her as Blossom. I don't think I've ever heard you use her real name until
because people don't know her real name. If I went up to people and said, "Hey, you see what Mayim Bialik wore at the Golden Globes?" They'd be like, "Who?"
Okay, this is again kind of a figure skatery dress for me.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, she tried, I guess. I don't know. It
would have been better if it wasn't for that sheer shirt she threw on. It's like, it's cold, someone give me my sheer shirt. Otherwise, I think it would have been fine.
You really hate those sleeves. I don't know. You've got like a vendetta against.
I do hate them. And also, I think she could use some neck jewelry.
Neck jewelry, but the dress kind of has a high-ish neckline.
It does, but it just makes me think, that neckline just makes me think, you know what? Could use some jewelry.
She's wearing earrings and rings. She's got jewelry happening.
Neck jewelry.
Why would you wear a necklace with that dress?
I wouldn't wear the sheer shirt. Anyway.
The sheer shirt is part of the dress.
Well, I would have had it made without that.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
That's enough of that. Amy Adams in Marquesa. Now, this is a mermaid.
It is.
But I gotta say, I'm a big fan.
I like the dress. It's nice. I don't I'm tired of these blush dresses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that color, like that trend that is apparently all over. I'm not all for that, but it's not bad.
I like the blush color. I think there's been a lot of it lately, and so it would be nice to see like some more jewel tones coming back again because it would just be nice to see some brighter colors on the carpet, and then the occasional blush dress. I think it wouldn't be as so. I think it would be a little less boring if we saw a little bit more color mixed in with the blush, but I think she's really working it, and she's probably one of my favorites of the night, actually.
Yeah, she looks nice.
Okay, Emily Blunt and Michael Kors.
This dress would have been super awesome if it weren't for the waist holes.
The cutouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it would have been good without those waist holes.
You can call them cutouts.
I like my term better.
You've settled on waist holes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I agree. I mean, it adds something interesting to the dress in a sense, but at the same time, I don't think I really like it. And, I don't know, this is again another case of I've seen her look better, so why didn't she look as good this time?
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't, this whole look didn't do a whole lot for me from her. She looks fine, she always does, but I don't know, just, it gets a meh from me.
Yeah, and, I don't know, I don't really care for her hair. It makes her look like a gray.
Makes her look like a what?
A gray.
A gray.
A gray. Like the gray aliens.
What?
Like the gray Roswell. Have you not heard this term?
No.
We use it all the time. Like one of the gray Roswell aliens.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, but that's okay.
I'll send you a link later.
All right. Well, I guess now when you guys use the term the gray, I'll know what you're talking about. It's
Okay.
possible that I've just zoned out in the past or been confused momentarily and then let it pass.
Not The Gray, A Gray.
Gray.
Yeah,
Sorry.
The Gray was the Liam Neeson movie.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Zoe Deschanel and Oscar de la Renta.
I think it looks fine. It looks good. Not too billowy. No sleeves.
You don't think this one's too billowy?
No. But compared to Julie Louis-Dreyfus, I think it's fine. But I think I think it's fine. I don't.
Yeah.
Her pose leaves a lot to be desired. But otherwise, I think it's fine.
My only problem with this look, because she does look very nice and I like the dress and I like the pearls and all of that, is just she tends to wear the same silhouette over and over and over again. So she wore essentially this dress but in blue to the Emmys, and she's worn it before, and I just would love to see her in something different for a change again. This is a kind of a running theme throughout the night for me. It seems like a lot of the actresses played it safe at the Golden Globes, and it would just be nice for them to, I don't know, I feel like if you're gonna fail during award season, better to do it at the Globes and the Oscars, but at least you can say you've tried something different.
I suppose.
So, anyway, but she does look very nice overall.
Yeah, I think she looked nice.
Alright, Olivia Munn and Giorgio Armani.
I don't know. It's like it looks too casual for me. It's like she's going to the fireman's ball. That's
What is a fireman's ball?
don't those exist? Aren't they like little like dances held by firemen? Aren't those a thing? No, those are a thing. I swear to God. We'll look it up later. They exist. There's like the fireman's ball and the policeman's ball. They exist. I swear to God, they are real things.
I'm not sure I believe you. But we'll go with it for now. um, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm not a big fan of the dress to begin with, and I really don't like how she accessorized it. So overall, this look is a thumbs down for me.
And her clutch is so big. She's holding a foot-long submarine sandwich in that clutch.
Well, you know what? It's a long ceremony, so maybe she was thinking ahead.
That's smart.
All right, Jessica Chastain and Calvin Klein.
I don't like this dress at all.
No.
Even the person behind her is laughing at her.
And that person behind her is wearing, I don't know what kind of coat that is, but it's not good.
Yeah, that's very telling.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that her dress looks like a bed sheet that had a few pins in it to put it on. Like the front is like it's loose. It looks like a bed sheet that she wrapped around her body.
Absolutely. I think this dress she could have knocked it out of the park if this dress fit properly. I think, because I do love the color and I like it with her complexion and her hair. I think that was a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, nothing about this dress works. And if they had, if it wasn't just like loose and baggy and gathered in all the wrong places, I think she would have looked amazing. But yeah, it was a big letdown. A lot of potential that got totally wasted.
Yeah.
Okay. Ariel Winter in Valentino.
How old is Ariel Winter?
14.
Okay, she looks it.
Yeah. But the thing is, a lot of the times on the red carpet, she doesn't look 14, and she actually looks kind of skanky.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see her actually look like a kid first.
You know what? It's the goddamn Golden Globes. You can't look like a child on this carpet. You gotta class it up. And if that means a little bit of skank, well, no, don't do that. Little girl, don't do that. Wear something classy. But I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much else to say. Other than she didn't look skanky, so that was a plus, but the dress itself wasn't that great, so that's a minus, and we're kind of just left at 0.
Yeah.
Alright, Helen Hunt and Dolce & Gabbana.
I don't know. It's again like those blush tones with the vajazzling as well. Like I don't know. It's not really for me. She looks like a horizontally striped zebra, but
A zebra?
I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's not my favorite thing I've ever seen her in. She actually looked really great at the what awards was it? I think it was at the Critics' Choice Awards or the People's Choice Awards, and she wore this really great like coral silk dress, and she looked amazing. So it's too bad that she didn't swap them for the events because I think she would have looked a lot better in that other dress at the Golden Globes. So, but I mean, she's getting up there and she still looks really good. So kudos for that, I guess. All right, Michelle Dockery in Alexander Vautier.
This was almost a nice dress. I don't know who she is.
She's on Downton Abbey.
Yeah, well, it looks like someone picked her up like from the ankles and dipped her in peanut butter.
Oh.
That's what I see when I look at this dress. It could have been nice, but instead it's peanut butter.
All right. You know what? I couldn't possibly top that comment, so I think we should just move on.
Yeah.
Rachel Weisz and Louis Vuitton.
I don't like these see-through bits.
No? Not even on the top?
The top, I guess the top could be fine, but my view of the bottom is what ruins it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. The bottom number one is too long, so it doesn't, like, it just looks messy on the bottom.
Yeah, it's all bunched up.
It's all bunched up around her feet, and if she was going to do that, they should have cut it off just below the ankle so that it didn't drag on the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really like it. I don't like the bottom piece. I do think the top looks nice, but yeah, I think the bottom sheer panel was wrong. I think it was the wrong event to wear this to, because if she had cut it off and they did a mini dress, it would have looked great for a photo call or a premiere or something, but it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicole Richie.
Oh my god.
Go right ahead.
So, first of all, we have the sleeves.
Yep.
Like, this dress embodies everything I hate about the sleeve trend.
Yep.
Because it looks, I don't know where to put it. She's way too tan for the color dress she's wearing. And it's just the sleeves. God, I hate them so much.
You really do hate those sleeves.
And the color and the pattern. There is not a thing that I like about this dress. But, I mean, ugh.
And the fringy clutch.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't, there's not a thing to like here.
Well, that being said, let's move on then to Deborah Messing in Donna Karan.
You don't have any thoughts on Nicole Richie?
You know what? I don't really, because I don't really know why she was there. So, I'm just kind of accepting it and moving on.
Okay.
Deborah Messing and Donna Karan.
Oh, okay.
Can I just start by saying she's wearing way too many bracelets than are appropriate? She's got bangles, like, almost halfway to her elbow on both arms, and that's just much too much for me. Beyond that, though, the dress is actually a curtain, I think, this time. I think, of all the curtain dresses we've seen, this is the one.
It's like a stage curtain.
It's like a stage curtain, exactly. And I know she's on Smash, which is all about Broadway and everything, but you should not bring the stage curtain to the red carpet. It's bad.
Yeah.
That all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've skipped ahead.
Okay. Oh, you're on Halle Berry in Versace.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a mess.
Like.
Oh, this is such a mess. Okay, number one, her hip is exposed.
Yeah, she's got a waist hole.
She's got a waist hole, but just the one.
Yeah.
And it's real low.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's got the giant slit up the other side. And there's only one sleeve, and there's this horrendous print, and it's just all around not good.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
And also, this is something that I saw pointed out on Access Hollywood and other shows, but now that it's been mentioned, I can't not see it. Her one boob looks way bigger than the other one.
Yeah, it
actually
does.
Which is really strange.
Mm-hmm. Completely.
And I'm tired of seeing her with short hair. She should grow that out. Can she not?
It's grown out for a long time, remember?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, it looked really good.
Yeah, see it? Why go short again?
Maybe she's got a kid. Maybe it's less maintenance. I don't know.
Whatever. It's atrocious.
It's bad.
It looks like stone was made into dress and spray painted a little bit. But anyway, we'll move on.
All right, Emily Deschanel in Bachelor Mishka.
she's wearing a black tube and is sporting some shoulder armor, some spalders, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on this except for the fact that she's wearing a tube.
All right, so we'll move on to Lucy Liu, and you actually like this dress.
I know. I saw something about it. I liked it. I liked her hair in it. I thought it looked really nice in my opinion. It's really it's not like it's really billowy, and I figured if you're gonna go billowy, you gotta go billowy.
See, I also like this dress, and it shocks me to my core that you actually like this, because this is the one when I was looking through all of them, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna hate this one. So
Really?
It's very interesting that I was so wrong. But there were a couple others, like I knew you would hate Lena Dunham's dress and a couple of the other ones, but this one as well was one of the ones that I thought would get the cattiest of remarks. But...
No, I liked it.
All right. Okay, so Jodie Foster and Giorgio Armani.
I don't know. It's too much sparkle on this dress for me.
It's head to toe vajazzles.
Yeah. Well, it's not a vajazzling. It's just sequined.
See, now you understand the terminology.
I always have, Amy. There's just some things are vajazzling and some things are sequined. But yeah, I don't really like much about this dress, and I think her hair is terrible. Makes her forehead look big.
Yeah, her hair is really bad. I don't care for the dress. I don't mind the color on her.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, Jackie Weaver and Pamela Rowland. Okay, I just have to address the fact that she's making a very strange face in this picture.
Yeah, she looks insane.
She looks insane, but I really like the dress, so that's what there is to it.
Really? I don't much care for this dress.
Okay.
It's curtainy. Very, very curtainy, in my opinion.
All right.
It's like grandma's curtains.
I think Deborah Messing was worse.
Why is Mayim Bialik here again?
I don't know. I just skipped over her. Okay, so Julianne Hough and Monique Lhuillier.
This could have been really good. It might have been, like, my issue with it is, look, instead of being dipped in peanut butter, it was sprinkled on her. Is what I see for this one. I feel if it didn't have the peanut butter sprinkle, it could have been a really cool dress, but you might have thought it was too bridal.
Yeah, I probably would have. I don't like her hair with this dress. I think she looks good overall, but I don't think it was styled correctly. She was also wearing some really weird jewelry that was like made of beetles and stuff, which, I mean, maybe it was cool, but it kind of just sounds gross having not seen them. So, she did wear a different dress to the after party, which I liked a lot better, but there's no picture of that on here, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And it just worked. It was a lot more cohesive with the hair and the makeup and everything, so it's too bad that she decided not to wear that one to the ceremony. But, yeah. So, next we have Nicole Kidman and Alexander McQueen.
You can
She
start.
scares me now. Can I just say that? Her face she's had work done, obviously, and she just creeps me out every time I see her.
Yeah, she's kind of scary. I don't like the see-through corset thing that she has going on. I think that looks dumb. And also, I don't know if you knew this, but apparently all those little spots there are bees going to her neck. Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yep, they're bees.
Okay. Well, now that you've said bees, all I can think of is Nicolas Cage screaming.
Not the bees.
Not the bees. It's
Not
terrible.
the bees.
Yeah, so it's just bad. All right. Next is sorry, hold on. People just came into my place.
That's fine. Doesn't matter.
All right. So next is Carla Gugino in Swarovski. I don't know, why was she there? I cannot for the life of me figure this out. I don't think she was nominated for anything. I don't think she was part of any nominated programming. I'm a little lost.
I don't know why she was there. I can't really talk about this dress because I can't see it. I don't know. I don't like the chainmail and the fabric.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Because, I mean, there's sometimes where people show up and you don't really know why they're there, but they're at least dressed well, so you can appreciate that, and it's just confusing on a lot of levels for me.
No, absolutely.
Then, another picture of Nicole Kidman with her very short husband, Keith Urban.
Yep.
Connie Britton and Kaufman Franco. It's nude-ish. It's sparkly. I don't really want to talk anymore about this kind of dress. I kind of just want to move on.
Yeah, boring. Moving on.
Alyssa Milano.
Why was Alyssa Milano there?
That's, again, a good question. I'm really not sure.
Very yellow.
Very yellow, but
Nothing wrong with that. I'm glad to see
nothing wrong with that. And I do like that I like the color of earrings that she's paired that with. I think that's a nice color pairing, and it's not too overdone. But I don't think the dress fits her very well. It looks very big on her.
I was going to say she looks fat in that dress.
Fat, and I don't think she's pregnant.
Nope.
So, all right. Sally Fields and Alberta Ferretti. I think she looks great.
Yeah, she looks good. Her haircut makes her look old and crazy, but otherwise it looks fine. Just she looks old and crazy with that haircut.
All right, fair enough. Francesca Eastwood in Giorgio Armani. She was Miss Golden Globe.
Who said who?
Said the HFPA, who named her Miss Golden Globe.
Okay.
She gets to like escort the presenters on and off stage and hand the trophies and stuff.
Oh. Okay, I thought that was like an award.
No.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she looks fine.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm like you said, I'm getting pretty sick of the blush-colored, almost white dresses, and I like she looks good, she looks pretty, she looks fine, but there's nothing new and exciting about it. So there's not a lot to say other than she looks good.
Yeah, looks good. I liked it.
All right, Glenn Close.
She looks good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I like her sleeves because it's part of a jacket.
Yeah.
And the mermaid again. Yeah, but not bad.
Not bad. Emily Mortimer. I don't like this at all.
Amy, she's from the future, and we just didn't know.
Apparently she is, because it's nothing but silver sequins, and it's long sleeved, and it's almost a turtleneck, and I hate every inch of it.
I do too.
All right. Oh, Juliana Rancic. I don't know how to pronounce this designer's name. I've never heard of her before, and I guess there's a reason for that because this is bad.
Did she design that herself?
No, I don't think so. Maybe she did, and maybe that's why it's so terrible, because this is real bad.
It is pretty bad. It's like something out of, I don't even know what. It's like it's unfinished.
Yuck. Yeah,
it's bad.
All right. Rosario Dawson in Antonio Berardi.
Yeah, it's boring.
It's boring, but I like the color.
Really? I think that color's a bit wacky for my taste, but that's just me.
It's like mint blue. There's nothing wacky about it.
I thought you said collar.
No, color.
Okay. Like it's okay. Yeah, I'm fine with the color. Like shoulder stuff and the neckline is all really weird. It looks it looks very homemade by me.
Oh no, that's not a good compliment.
Yeah.
It's not a compliment at all, but that's a real bad comparison.
Yeah.
Okay. Jennifer Westfeldt in Name Con.
You know what? I don't like this dress, but if she is romantically linked with John Hamm, then, gotta do something right.
She's been with John Hamm for 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're not married or anything, but they're like long-term partners, like Susan Sarandon and Tim Robbins were for a long time.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like what she's wearing, but John Hamm looks good.
Yeah, this is another case of I've seen her looking better. And I don't hate the color on her, but I don't like the sparkle, like, little circle thing that goes down. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, not so into that.
Nah.
Maria Menounos. Oh, she's in that same designer that made Juliana Rancic's dress, so I don't know how she got off okay, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks fine. A little bit plain Jane. I would like to see some more neckline, something a bit more risque. But
as you are wont to want.
But it's fine.
Yeah. Sean Robinson and Pamela Rowland. I don't really know who Sean Robinson is.
I don't know either.
Straight with you, so I don't really want to talk about her.
No? Well, I'll give Sean Robinson the time she deserves. Amy. I like the green. I like the sparkling. Good work.
So you like the vajazzling on this one?
I do.
Okay, interesting. All right. Brooke Anderson is next, and I don't know who she is.
I don't know
So
who she is either, but it's like,
she looks like a disco ball.
yeah, I was gonna say, a disco ball threw up on her,
Yeah.
all over her.
Yep. All right, we're almost at the end.
Yep.
Oh, Kaylee Cuoco. Oh, her makeup was bad.
Her makeup's bad, her hair's bad, she's wearing that color I don't like, and it's vajazzled to the moon.
Yep.
But, you know what, if the dress was a darker color, I think I'd like it, with less vajazzling, and if she had better hair and makeup done. But otherwise, no good.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one. All right. Carly Steele, another person I have no idea who she is.
I don't know who she is either. Let's move on.
All right, we're almost at the end here. Louise Rowe, I know who she is. I doubt you do because she was on the city for a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't like what she's wearing, so
It looks really terrible.
it looks real bad. Kelly Osbourne with her purple hair.
Yeah, I don't like her hair, and it's not the color.
You don't like the style?
No. And her dress, it's weird, because I was leaning back, and at first I thought that the picture was bad and there was like some image tearing, but no, the bottom of her dress just kind of sticks out like that.
Yeah, it does.
It's like she has a little thing that she puts in front of her and she stands behind it.
That's exactly what it looks like. You were very correct, sir. All right, almost at the end. Melissa Rauch, Rauch. How do you?
Roush.
Rauch. Okay, Melissa Rauch. I mean, it's red, which is a nice change. We haven't seen a lot of red.
Yep. I like it.
I like it. Yeah. She styled it very simply. I think maybe longer earrings or a necklace would have been nice, or a bracelet even. It doesn't look like she's wearing any jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
So just adding a little bit of something to give it a bit more of a pop would have been nice, but I quite like the dress, and I think she's wearing it well.
Yeah, a necklace would have been nice, but otherwise I like it a lot.
Yeah. Oh, Helena Bonham Carter.
Like, she looks fine. Tim Burton's an ass. He's a piece of garbage. But, as much as I want to say I don't like this look, I feel like it suits her.
It does.
I don't like her little lip clutch,
Yeah.
but otherwise, whatever.
It's Helena Bonham Carter. That's all you really can say about it. It's her, and that's what she's gonna wear.
Look how eccentric Tim Burton is.
With his arm sling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So next is Anna Gunn.
Yeah.
I don't love like all the flowers and stuff on the top, but I don't mind the color, and I think she looks nice. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like the flowers. She looks like she's 65 with this dress.
It definitely aged her. Nancy O'Dell in sparkles from head to toe with sleeves.
Yep.
So
Don't like it. Don't care for it. We all know my thoughts on that.
There's just a random picture of Matt Lauer, who is just in a suit.
Looking classy, Matt Lauer.
Looking classy. And, okay. Savannah Guthrie, I think she's on the Today Show.
Okay.
I'm not sure of that.
But, same as Lady Before Matt Lauer. Same. My impressions are the same. Yeah,
yep.
It's a little bit more interesting because you have like a minor leg slit, but even still, I don't really care for it.
Mm-hmm. And that brings us to the end of our slideshow for the Golden Globe Awards. So overall, Greg, who was your best dress?
My best dress, I'm actually going to give it to Claire Danes. I really like Claire Danes a lot.
Okay.
Dress. That's what I thought. But what about you, Amy? Who was best dressed in your opinion?
It's pretty close actually. I got to say between Megan Fox and Amy Adams.
Oh yeah.
Because they are similar looks, but they were styled very differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought both of them really looked great and really pulled off what they were doing. So, yeah, it's a toss-up there for me, but it would be one of those two.
All right. How about worst dress, Amy?
Worst dress for me? Oh, God, that's a tough one. I think, and it pains me to do this. It really does, but I think my worst dress is Lena Dunham.
Yeah? Was she peanut butter?
No, she was the one in the brown dress with the interesting stitching.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it just, nothing about it was good for me. It was so bad, and I think the reason that she's my worst dress is because I wanted her to look so good and she didn't, and so I set my expectations too high.
Amy, you're not being objective.
Okay, objectively speaking, then, I mean that dress is still real bad, and I really don't like it.
No, absolutely.
Apart from that, I think. Oh no, my actual worst dress is Halle Berry.
Yeah.
That dress is a disaster. It's an absolute disaster.
Not a fan of waist holes then?
Not waist holes that, expose your, tattoo that's almost by your crotch. No.
Yeah. No, for sure.
How about you? What's your worst dress?
I'm going to give my worst dress, I was going to say Eva Longoria, because I hate everything about that dress.
Yeah.
But then we saw Nicole Richie, and she's going to take home my prize for being the worst dressed person ever.
Yeah.
It was just bad.
It was very bad. All right. So I think that wraps up our very first awards season podcast.
Yeah.
But perhaps maybe we can do another one and talk about the actual award winners sometime and give our thoughts going into the Oscars, what we think might take home the prize.
We can do that. We can do that. And as we know, I'm always 100% when I call who's going to win what. But, yeah, we could do that. And if we don't do that, of course, check back after the Oscars. We'll probably have the same thing, but with Oscar fashions.
Absolutely, we will.
All right.
All right.
So, there's nothing much I can tell you guys to do. I was going to say like and follow, but...
that it doesn't really exist as a podcast.
It doesn't really exist.
In a vacuum, so...
So, you guys have a good day.
Yes, thank you for listening.
All right. Take it easy.